this target rest itself, I don't know if you're familiar with who Levi Morgan is, but he's a very high-ranked and very efficient shooter. So he actually helped us design this TRI, which is our target rest.
Okay. If you could shoot against any historical figure, who would it be?
Abraham Lincoln.
What?
Yeah, so we got
they on their own personal bows, so they've been shooting them, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me get out here so you guys can talk.
Who are you with? Tell me more about QAD.
So, Quality Archery Designs, or QAD for short.
Okay.
We are an American-owned, American-operated small business in Madison Heights, Virginia, which is just up the river from Lynchburg. So, just a little way south of here. And myself and a lot of us, we're kind of like a family operation in a way. A lot of us are members of the same church, and we know each other very well.
I love that.
I myself started in the machine shop and moved up to sales from there, but it's a really tight-knit community, and we know each other pretty well over there. And we're really proud of the fact that everything's made in-house. We're American-owned and American manufactured.
Okay.
So we really put the quality in Quality Archery Designs, and I'm really proud of the product we use. I got into archery relatively recently, a couple of years ago, when I moved to Lynchburg from Florida, and picked it up. There wasn't a lot of hunting opportunity where I was in Florida, but seeing how beautiful the country is out here, God's really blessed me with where I'm at.
I love it.
And I couldn't pass down the opportunity, so I learned to shoot and learned from the best at QAD, and really have gotten to know a lot of these products personally. So I grew up, I guess you could say, in my career shooting the HDX, which is kind of our bread and butter product. That's our most commonly sold, and it's kind of an evolution from one of our original rests, the HD, which was incredibly popular, 15, 20 years ago. So it's an innovation on that, a lot of the similar features, and it's the standard drop away, right? Especially Burger, which was an older technology. But the standard, as we grow out of that and kind of look more towards integrated, we can look at the higher end stuff of this is what the latest technology is, and that's like these integrated rests.
Okay.
Whereas instead of having a mounting block and a bolt to the side and just weight and just a bigger package overall, we can cut down on that and put it right onto the riser with a dovetail. So you can see probably on this rest here, there's like a dovetail machined inside of the riser. So it fits and clamps right on there. And then on the rest, like our MX2, which is our high-end integrated model, we just have dial micro adjusters, so you can get super precise adjustments here.
Okay.
It's just super easy to do. You loosen that up, tighten that down, and get your position just like that. So,
And I'm assuming that this is flexible with respect to either hunting or target shooters, right? Like this rest would be good for either sport?
I've seen plenty of guys that even shoot the HDX. I've seen some guys shoot the LD or the HD old rests for competition. A lot of the guys at the high-end stuff are shooting designated stuff for target, but for sure, these drop-aways are well equipped to handle target and hunting. Although they are built for hunting, you can see with like features like complete capture and partial draw. So essentially, it locks at that 80-degree position there.
Okay.
And so your arrow isn't coming out once you lock it. So let's say I come up on my deer like this, and as I draw, it comes up to 90 from 80. Let's say my deer walks behind a tree. I can let it down, and it catches at 80. The arrow doesn't fall, doesn't make any noise. So built for hunters by hunters.
Okay.
Very proud of the American heritage in that. So,
I mean, I hear innovation. I hear American manufactured. I hear family owned. I hear passion. I hear commitment to, improving and listening to your users, right? Like it's important to listen to your users so you can make adjustments to the product that you provide. I don't know how often you guys release like new items, but like if it's year by year, then, it's important to incorporate those changes.
For sure.
Yeah.
This target rest itself, I don't know if you're familiar with who Levi Morgan is, but he's a very high-ranked and very efficient shooter. So he actually helped us design this TRI, which is our target rest right here. And so he had a very big hand in the design process, and a lot of feedback was given. And so that's how we got where we are now on that.
Rob, is this the rest that I have? Look, I got it right.
You got the integrate version.
Okay, I have the integrate version of this rest. I was like, I know this looks familiar. Yeah, I have a Mathews Title.
Nice.
I was like, if I'm gonna train, I mean, like, why not start with,
Get
the
familiar
best?
with it soon.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to play this round. You're the first person I'm going to play this round with, but before we get to it, I do have a question for you.
Sure.
If your brand had a theme song, what would it be?
A theme song.
Yeah.
Queen, we are the champions.
Well, that would be a very good choice. I'd have to say Born in the USA.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
That's really what we are. We're Americans in so many different ways. That's what we're really proud of. Especially like during COVID, a great example of that is the industry. A lot of the overseas stuff shut down when overseas shipping just quit, and we really took off, especially with our broadheads, the Exodus at that time. So we grow a lot, and we benefit quite a lot from being Americans and being American made.
I love this. So wait, we didn't talk about the broadheads. I'm not a hunter yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Tell me more.
So these are the Exodus, and like I said, they've exploded in popularity in the last couple of years. So they are a blade over shaft head. They are replaceable blade, and they're very compact and they're very shootable. So what they're really known for is their penetration and just overall accuracy. So when you do start shooting broadheads, you'll see that you shoot your field tips for practice, and then as you're getting ready to hunt, you're going to be putting your broadheads on. So you have to tune your setup to get your broadheads to be going where your field tips are going. And so something I've experienced personally, and I know hundreds of hunters that I've talked to, is that process of getting these to shoot like field tips is very easy. So it's just because they're such a short and compact head and machined so well, it's a very easy process to get those dialed in and going. And I talk to a lot of folks, I get a lot of emails, I see a lot of pictures. Guys send me exotic animal kills, these crazy shots. This guy sent me a photo. He shot an elk in the shoulder, and he cleared both shoulders on this elk. And
oh, wow.
Cleared the whole animal. And an elk shoulder's a pretty tough thing. And one of the other guys, our lead machinist in the production department, he's used the same head, I think, for 14 years. Now, he replaces the blades, but for the price point they're at, getting a pack of 3, and also having a lifetime limited warranty on the ferrules, much like the rest. If you ever have problems with the ferrules, we're always happy to get those replaced and sent out to you.
I mean, it sounds like QAD is where it is.
I think so. I may be a little biased, but I have my opinions. I'm entitled.
I was going to say, yeah, rightfully so, rightfully so. Okay, so here we go. You're the first person that I'm going to play this round with. It's called Rapid Fire. You've probably heard of something very similar.
Okay.
So essentially what you do is I'm going to provide you with 2 different choices. We're going to go through it really fast, and you choose which is your choice.
Oh.
All right, you ready?
Opinions come out.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go. Recurve or compound?
Compound.
Indoor or outdoor?
Outdoor.
Hunting or target archery? Favorite archery movie or TV scene?
Pass on that one.
If you could shoot against any historical figure, who would it be?
Abraham Lincoln.
What? All right, well, thank you so much, Josh, for your time. This was fun having a chat with you, and thank you for bringing me up to speed on all things QAD. I'm gonna watch this video again, but thank you so much, Josh. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
All right.
You're always welcome to call or email us. We have a great customer service team. And I'm not biased at all in saying that. I really work very closely with me and my 3 other colleagues, and we do our best to be as helpful and positive for anyone that wants to talk.
Oh, you are an incredible representative. Thank you, Josh.
My pleasure.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
As you can see, I had a wonderful conversation with Josh, and I learned about all things QAD, from their broadheads to their rests, and I personally use one. So if you need to get some QAD product in your hand, I recommend you go check out Virginia Archery Center. And again, I'm gonna say this on every video, tell Rob I sent you.